Hey everybody, Salty Truth here. And I don't know about you guys, but I was shocked because a couple of days ago, I went on Netflix, and live action Full Metal Alchemist was on there. And I was just like, oh shit, I need to watch that. I watched it. Now I'm about to talk about it. Hit that intro.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And we're back. So Full Metal Alchemist, the Brotherhood, it came out in like 2003. And 14 years later, we get in a film adaptation, a Japanese film adaptation. Let me be very clear about that. This was produced and made overseas.
Side note, they don't even know how to do their own shit good in live action. Remember Death Note, their version of it?
Well, but you know what the funny thing? Whoa. That's 13 the Almighty talking shit from the shadows. At least their version actually told the whole story.
It tells the whole story. Still with shit.
But then again, look at the budget. Look at the production value. It's like I'm like, you're talking about companies who make maybe a few million versus a company that's definitely worth a couple billion. We're talking about Netflix right there with the billion part.
That's million with a B. If you didn't know.
But anyway, the production for this film was very good for what they have over there. The visual effects, I really enjoyed a lot of them. My biggest problem is some of the scenes actually would have called better for actual practical effects. But then again, that's been a big problem in Hollywood in general. Some things do require practical. Some things you definitely want to go for CGI. The biggest problem is finding where to do both. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me. When you see the zombies later in the film, tell me if some practicals could have been used. I think so. The actors, even though I do not watch that many Japanese action films, but I do see my fair share of comedies. I've seen some of these actors before, especially the guy who plays Roy. All the acting performances are actually absolutely top notch. Really great performances out of everybody. Now, I guess I'm just gonna bring it up now. The dog scene is still just as disturbing live action. There's no it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so awkward. It literally feels like watching that scene in the anime for the first time. It's just gut-wrenching. Now, of course, this adaptation was broken down in 2 hours. So so they actually told a very thorough story. It didn't feel like it was going all over the place like that horrible American adaptation of Death Note. They actually told a very fluid story, and of course they know it's just the beginning of it. And I actually do expect them to continue this series, especially if you watch the movie and wait till the end of the credits. Yes, there's a post-credit scene. I know, post-credit scene in a Netflix film, kinda weird. I know, bear with me. But it's actually I personally really did enjoy it. Now, here's the thing. If you've never heard of Full Metal Alchemist, the Brotherhood, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. There's a good chance you might not enjoy this movie. There's it like
if you haven't heard of it, you've been under a rock. That shit's like early 2000, bro.
True, but believe it or not, there might be one of our fans out there who's big on video games but not on anime. They might love comics, but they're not big on mangas. It happens.
Oh.
I'm
kindred spirits then, because
I
am not the anime nerd of Amerime.
Yeah, it happens. So if you're unfamiliar with this, you might not like the film. You might like it a little bit. Literally, it's gonna be a flip of the coin. Now, if you're a big fan of the series, I do believe you will enjoy this film a lot. Will it be the best adaptation you've ever seen? No. but it's very promising. It's still done very well, and they tell the story in a very good fashion. Me personally, I'm actually going to watch it again. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with it too. So I guess on a grading scale, I'm gonna give Fullmetal Alchemist a B plus. It's not exactly an A, but it is damn good. 4 out of 5 stars, 4.5 because I really did enjoy it. I want you guys to make sure you check it out. It is of course on Netflix streaming now. If you don't have Netflix, you need to get up on that. And hey, this is Corey Salty True Floyd. I'm gonna talk to you guys later, and you have a good one. Okay, peace.